I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
As many of you guys know, about 2 years ago now, I was involved with a very public online scandal in which some fellow YouTubers made some very serious accusations against me.
Hi. If you've been watching me for a while, then you know that I have done a lot of things in my past that I hate.
And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry.
And most importantly, holding myself accountable for my own actions.
Because yes, I apologize for a lot of them, but I'm 31, almost 32. Those apologies suck. I don't know who that person is anymore. Every apology video I've ever made has been from fear.
Hey.
Alright, enough of this. Let's talk about it. No intro this time, straight to the point. Hello everyone, Juana here with another video regarding an issue that I've been waiting to talk about because I wanted to get everything clear and to make sure that my words are correct and that I don't stumble upon myself. But you see, it is very easy to fall into the category of virtue signaling without being responsible for your own actions. It is also very easy to create drama in order to get some clout and having some sort of popularity for yourself, which is not my intention. I know that I am currently struggling with my videos because I am not getting the kind of views that I want to. However, I would never, under any circumstance, had I had any audience like these YouTubers do something so stupid like disrespecting them the way these YouTubers do to their audience, alright? You may notice from my tone of voice that I sound angry, for which I am. And that is because all these situations actually touch me from a very close perspective. But you see, I am a person who is going to reveal you something very important. I have been a dick in the past, multiple times. And it was only one day at work where I realized, by having an epiphany, that I was a dick towards many people. And so you know what I had to do? To hold myself accountable for my actions. So I decided to go after every single person that I've offended or hurt in my life, and I received multiple answers for that. I received answers going from people saying that they were expecting an apology from me, people that were actually grateful that I apologized to them, some people that told me to fuck off, other people that did not want to talk to me in the first place, other people that thought it was okay, other people that were grateful, very grateful that they actually needed my apology, and the one kind of person that actually surprised me the most are the ones that told me, "Did that really happen? Huh, yeah, sure, it's cool. Nothing to worry about, mate." And nobody forced me to apologize to these people. All of this happened because I had an epiphany in which I realized that all the shit that was happening to me was the consequences of my own actions. At the same time, I also had to apologize at work for fuck-ups that I did, just like everyone does. Sometimes I was forced to do an apology and sometimes it came from me, alright? This is being a mature human being, being an adult, growing up, etc. You name it. So imagine the level of my anger whenever I see a new YouTube apology video in which they do this generic act of sort of feeling bad at the beginning, starting with no music, no sound, and trying to be as quiet as possible while trying to look like the victim or the hurt one, trying to force the empathy from the viewer itself. When you have a business in YouTube that provides you with so much income, it is important to address all the issues that you have in your life that could affect your career. This is not a call out for punishment to those that commit mistakes because after all, we are all humans and everyone can make a mistake. Hence, here's one of them. Some person that actually fucked up in their life before and had to be held accountable. What bothers me though is the fact that these people are not truly apologetic of their mistakes. It is always the theatrics that I hate about them, and take it from someone who actually started to be a playwright until he understood that you actually had to have a real job in order to survive and that being an actor was not gonna put any bread on your plate. So after seeing literally so much drama in my life in the theater, imagine how pissed off I am whenever I see the basics, the very basics of drama when it comes to an apology instead of addressing the issue that you have committed in the past. Again, this is not punishing you for your mistake. This is holding you accountable for your actions. But every time I see a new apology, it is never truly an apology, but rather a theatrical release of an empathy-seeking bait. But that's not the only reason why I'm pissed off at it. Of course it touches me from a close perspective, and of course I think it's dumb and stupid, but it's also disrespectful towards their audience. How dare you? How dare you confront your audience by not addressing all the issues that you have faced while playing the ukulele, or however the fuck you pronounce it, thinking that it's an act or a show for your audience to actually understand you? Do you think they aren't actually that stupid? I guess you could say that a majority of the people on earth are stupid, but your audience, you're literally spitting on their faces while they are trying to understand what's going on. They want to hear from you. They want to hear your perspective. And instead of being a mature adult and addressing the issue, whether it is true or not, because we are giving you the benefit of the doubt to you so that you can defend yourself and show your perspective, instead you show up by looking as if you were hurt by the accusations. Listen, I know that I come from the slums, and I know that I have different codes from all the people all over the world. After all, I am a hard, tough Latino. However, there is a phrase that is quite universal no matter where you go, and that phrase is called fuck around and find out. These are the consequences of your own actions. Maybe I am trying to be too simple for this world that it's the internet, but at least if it happened to be my opinion that mattered the most, which I am aware it isn't, for me it would be as simple as this. You recognize your issue, you apologize, you try to be better, and then you fuck off, continue with your life. That's it. Easy as that. But this is not the case here. They are just trying to minimize the issue so that they can protect their brand, not get demonetized, and don't think about this anymore. And all the fucked up things that I've done in my life for which I had to apologize do not come even close to the things that happen here. We're talking about sexual harassment. We're talking about making a funny video regarding a dead guy. We're talking about being racist towards other people and making fun of their skin color, and only appearing as empathetic individuals who claim themselves to be ambassadors of love and peace. How about you shove your fist up your ass? It only makes me wonder, maybe all the things that I did in the past are not as bad as I thought, because after looking at these idiots who take advantage of their audience to always support them no matter what, only makes me realize, hey, maybe I was overthinking. Maybe the people that I offended were actually too sensitive. Maybe that was the issue, because had I done anything remotely close to what these people are doing, then I would have a lot of issues. Not just with authorities or anything like that, but with myself. How can you live with yourself knowing that you have fucked up this big? This is not crossing the line anymore. This is just like that episode of Friends where Joey says that there is no line anymore. You're so far off the line that it has just become a small dot to you. That's what the line is for you. Not even in a million years would I even think about being as perverse as these people. Sorry if I sound like I'm judgmental here, but how could I not, when not only do they commit these things, but also having the evidence right there in front of you, they never address the issue to begin with, and then they treat you like stupid or gaslight you into thinking that you are in the wrong and that you're accusing them of doing something or saying something that they've never done. Are you serious? And again, it's okay to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. You're human. You can make as many mistakes as you can. However, these are not mistakes. These are deliberate choices, which is a completely different topic. And just like I mentioned before, the audience is actually looking to hear from you. You want one great example of this? Do you remember the case of Bro Jared, where everybody judged him before he could actually present his point of view, and he remained silent for an entire half of the year until he could gather all the tickets for people to understand what actually happened? And then he was forgiven by the audience. So it drives me insane to see these people not only never addressing the issue to begin with, but also getting the unconditional support of the people who act like cattle. I mean, guys, they are literally spitting on your face, treating you as if you were stupid. This has become a situation in which you are no longer just a viewer. You have become a devil's advocate. You are in a toxic relationship. No, sorry, not in a toxic relationship. You are in an abusive relationship in which you are defending the violent one. But for Christ's sake, again, sorry if I sound judgmental, but seriously, it drives me insane to see this sort of mentality nowadays in which we have become more mature, much more intelligent, and yet we allow this shit to happen. If there's one silver lining in all of this situation, is to see all the negative feedback that these people have gotten after the fake apology video. I'm sorry, I know that people are aware of this, but there's also a fan base that keeps defending these sort of people, and I just cannot understand it at all. Could someone explain it to me? If you really want to get your audience back, be more transparent, and at the same time, just like this fucker who's talking to you had to do the moment he apologized to the people that he hurt in the past, be better. That's it. This is Wano, and thank you for watching.